Okay, so we're about to take a drive here in my 1997 Lexus LX 450 Land Cruiser. It's Land Cruiser. It's the nice, better edition that Lexus came out with. It's got all-time four-wheel drive with high and low. It's got approximately 239,000 miles on it, which isn't bad for a soon-to-be 18-year-old car. It comes out to be about 11,000, 12,000 miles per year, so it's pretty average miles. As you see with this, car is not vibrating up and down. You should be able to see that in the camera. Not hearing the brake squeal. It's I'm the third owner. The first two owners are a family. It was a woman who sold it to, her nephew sold it to her, and she was the second owner. She owned it for about 4 years. She didn't drive it much, only about 4,000 or 5,000 miles over the time of ownership. And then I bought it earlier this year. This is the kind of car you want to have when Atlanta has one of these snow Armageddons again. You won't get stuck in the snow with this active four-wheel drive. It's also the perfect car for a college student or for the high school student. It's very safe. It weighs about 5,000 pounds. It's got I think 4 airbags, either 2 or 4 airbags in it. But needless to say, it's a tank. There are no check engine lights on the dashboard, as you can see. Give you a little scenic tour of the neighborhood. It's got automatic climate control. AC is ice cold. The heat is blazingly hot here for the winter. It's got AM, FM with a cassette tape and a CD changer. Lights work. It's also got a sunroof. And it goes open and closes. Tilts up and down as well. It has 3 rows for passengers. It seats approximately, if you really want to squeeze people in, you could even squeeze 8 people in. So the back row seats about 3, and the middle row seats 3, and then you got this. So comfortably you can get, I would say 6, maximum you can get 8. Also tows 5,000 pounds, so pretty much anything you want to tow, you're going to be able to tow with it. Additionally, it has a tow package already installed, so that eliminates your need to go out there and get a tow package. It has 4 new tires on here. They're Cooper tires. Also has a new radiator, so that eliminates the cost of having to replace the radiator. Also has a new battery. There are no major mechanical issues with this. All the windows work. The driver's side seat goes back and forward on the seat bottom as well as the back. The passenger side on these cars are notoriously bad to have the motors go out. So the back tilts up and down on the passenger seat. What I did was I had Lexus move the passenger seat all the way to the back as far as it can go. So that's locked in position, can't change that. The interior is fairly clean for a car this amount of years, 18 years. We'll do a walkthrough on that later on in another video. Let's see, what else? It's white, as you'll be able to see when we get outside and do another tour. It's white two-tone that only Lexus did. Toyota had just a plain white one. This one is white with like a kind of a bronze color, gray, silverish is the best way to describe it. Once again, as you see, you don't hear the brakes squealing. Don't hear the engine knocking. I drove this car recently all the way to Alabama and back through the mountains. That trip was probably about 250 miles each way, and we went through the mountains. Great going up hills, bad terrain, kind of car you want to drive. Good for a road trip, even suburban drives around here in Atlanta. Has a clean Carfax. There are no accidents as well. The book value on it from Kelley Blue Book, on the low end I've seen 65, and the high end I've seen a little less than 74. This is closer to the 74 than the 65, because the 65 was a fair condition. This is more considered good condition. I have it marked at 6,900. Just a disclaimer here: don't come and offer me $5,000 or $5,500. I'll just laugh at you and tell you go find another car. So I'll come with a reasonable price, and we can definitely talk business. As you saw in my Craigslist posting, I have other vehicles. This is what I would call my worst vehicle. I have other Highline vehicles. I've had Porsche Boxster S's. I have Corvettes, M3 BMWs, other 7 Series BMWs, motorcycles, and I take care of all my vehicles. So pretty much anything I have is something that I would want someone else to have, is my general attitude. You know, my girlfriend laughs at my being nitpicky about it, but she's finally got it herself about how nitpicky. She's told people it's not so much how old the car is, it's about how well it's been maintained and the condition it's in. You can go get a car that's a lot newer, and you're going to pay a lot more, but you're still going to end up having problems. So, we're almost concluding the end of the tour. The high beams work. Let's see, what else? AC is ice cold. Temperature is always dead, a little bit off of dead center, below dead center. So the thermostat and the water pump and all that stuff is working correctly. The oil pressure is always good. It's never really above the middle area. It stays where it needs to go. And then the voltage is always towards the top, so it's always keeping a good charge on the battery. Once again, as I said, it's got a relatively new battery. Let's see, what else can I tell you guys about this? Pretty much, it's just a solid car. Like I said, if somebody needs to give it to their child for college or for high school, or if you just need a good, solid, reliable family car, this is the one to do with your family. You want them to be safe, and you want to be able to take care of it. You can put regular gas in this as well. So with gas prices falling closer to $2 a gallon, this is a steal nowadays to be able to drive a car like this and not have to pay a whole lot for gas. So that's another thought. It averages 15 miles a gallon on the highway. So once again, for the size, being 5,000 pounds, being able to seat 8 people, getting 15 miles a gallon, and you're in and out for about $6,500, $6,700, you can't beat that. Thanks again. Give me a call or shoot me an email or text, and we can talk some business and see if you want to arrange a time to come look at it.